Hari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 10. We are on chapter 16. We're hearing the prayers by the Nagapatnis to Lord Krishna. We see that how initially they wanted Kalia dead because they knew he was so envious. He was a demon and they are devotees of the Lord. But when they understood that Kalia is now surrendered to Krishna, then now they are praying to Krishna to protect Kalia. And they are wondering, well, at his good fortune that he's a snake, he's in the body of a snake, but how come the Lord is dancing on his hoods? What kind of fortunate activity he has done that Krishna is now dancing on his hoods? Jnana Vijnana Nidhaye.
Sneha ji? Yes, I'll read. Yeah.
Yes, Neha, you read.
Oh. Jnana Vijnana Nidhaye
Brahmane Nanta Shaktaye.
Brahmane Nanta Shaktaye
Aguna Ya Vikaraya.
Agunaya Vikaraya
Namaste Prakritaya Cha.
Namaste Prakritaya Cha.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Obeisances unto you, the Absolute Truth, who are the reservoir of all transcendental consciousness and potency, and the possessor of unlimited energies, although completely free of material qualities and transformations. You are the prime mover of material nature. Those who consider themselves intellectual, philosophic, or rational should carefully note here that the Absolute Truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the ocean of all knowledge and consciousness. Thus, surrendering unto the Supreme Lord does not entail giving up the method of rationally comprehending reality. Rather, one merges into the ocean of rational, logical comprehension. The Supreme Lord is the perfection of all sciences and all forms of knowledge, and only envious and trivial minds would deny this obvious fact. So here, Nagapatnis are praying to Krishna that, all knowledge is coming from you. You're the original knower. All original consciousness is coming from you, reservoir of all transcendental consciousness. That, dear Lord, you have unlimited energies, omnipotent, and He has no material qualities. So people think Nirguna, Nirguna, when we say, then people think that God has no qualities. But no, not that He has no qualities. He has no material qualities. He's the origin of all qualities. All spiritual qualities are in Him. And He's the controller of material nature. We see material nature. The sun is rising and setting, the clouds are moving about, the rain is falling or stopping, the seasons are changing. So this is all happening under Krishna's order. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Maya Dyakshena Prakriti. So those who are actually in knowledge, they understand that Krishna is he is the reservoir of all knowledge. All knowledge means to know Krishna. That is real knowledge. So in the purport here is mentioned that instead of being envious of Krishna, one should surrender to Krishna, understanding that real knowledge means actually to know Krishna. Is that okay?
Yes.
Kalaya kala nabhaya
Kalaya kalanabhaya
kala vayava sakshine
kalavayava sakshine
vishvaya tad upadrashtre
Vishwaya tat upadrashtre
tad kartre vishvahetave.
tatkarte vishwahitave.
Obeisance is unto you, who are time itself, the shelter of time and the witness of time in all phases, in all its phases. You are the universe and also its separate observer. You are its creator and also the totality of all its causes. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, although appearing in different incarnations, can never be limited by time, since He is time itself, the shelter of time, and the witness of time in all its phases. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, time I am. And when Arjuna asks, who are you? Arjuna got afraid to see Krishna's universal form. Krishna says, time I am, and I've come to destroy everything except a few of you and the Pandavas. So time is the impersonal form of Krishna. Time represents the sweet will of Krishna, the all merciful will of Krishna. Everything is happening with the will of the Lord, right? So time represents Krishna's merciful will. Here we can see that Nagapatnis, they understand the position of Krishna as the absolute truth, and that's how they are able to offer such beautiful prayers to him. So you are the universe, everything is coming from Krishna, right? And Krishna has entered every atom. All this energies, earth, water, air, fire, everything is coming from Krishna. So Krishna is the universe, it's all his energy. And he's observing the universe also. Everything is happening under his glance. So Krishna is the original creator, the cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karanam. Lord Brahma also says that Sarva Karana Karanam. Bhuta Matendriya Prana.
Bhutamatrendriya prana
Mano Buddhi Ashayatmane.
Mano buddhi ashayat mane
Trigunen Abhimanena.
Trigunenaabhimanena
Gudha Svatmanubhutaye.
Gudha swatmanubhutaye
Namo Nantaya Sukshmaya.
Namo Nantaya Sukshmaya
Kutasthaya Vipaschite.
Kutastaya Vipaschite
Nana Vadanurodhaya.
Nanavadanurodhaya
Vachya Vachaka Shaktaye.
Vachya Vachaka Shaktaye
Obeisances unto you who are the ultimate soul of the physical elements, of the subtle basis of perception, of the senses, of the vital air of life, and of the mind, intelligence, and consciousness. By your arrangement, the infinitesimal spirit souls falsely identify with the three modes of material nature, and the perception of their own true self thus becomes clouded. We offer our obeisances unto you, the unlimited Supreme Lord, the supremely subtle one, the omniscient personality of Godhead, who are always fixed in unchanging transcendence, who sanction the opposing views of different philosophies, and who are the power upholding expressed ideas and the words that express them. So here, the Nagapatnis, who are the ultimate soul of the physical elements. Krishna, he has entered every atom of this universe, right? He's into every atom of the earth, air, fire. He's the one who has created all these elements. He's entered the air, he's entered everywhere. The mind, intelligence, consciousness, everything is coming from Krishna. Everything is existing because Krishna has created them. So, what is happening with us that we are thinking we are the body? And that is due to our false ego. The modes of nature are, we are dancing according to the modes of nature, and we are thinking, this is me, this is me. So all this happening by Krishna's arrangement. So one may say, why is purposely Krishna putting us in this? Well, it's not, it's because it's our desire to control, our desire to be here in this material world, to control the material nature, to exploit the material nature. That's the reason we are here. So Krishna is all knowing, but he is always on the spiritual platform. He never takes a material body. He never comes under the modes of nature. And under his will, all different philosophers are putting up their own philosophies. People are able to express their ideas, speak the words. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the ability in man. So we are thinking, I have this ability, I can do this, I have this strength, I have, I have so much. Different people may think different things. Oh, I have this knowledge, or I have this idea, I'm able to do this. But all these abilities are coming from Krishna. It is Krishna who has given us these abilities. Krishna is saying, I am the ability in man, the intelligence of the intelligent, the strength of the strong. So we are mistakenly thinking that it is us. Actually, it's Krishna who's giving. We have nothing to do with this material body. We are spirit souls. We are completely different from this material body. Nothing to do with the body. Is that okay?
Yes.
Nama pramana mulaya
Namah Pramanamulaya
kavaye shastra yonaye
Vaye Shastrayonaye
pravritaya nivritaya
Pravrittaya Nivrittaya
nigamaya namo namaha.
Nigamaya Namo Namaha.
We offer our obeisances again and again to you, who are the basis of all authoritative evidence, who are the author and ultimate source of the revealed scriptures, and who have manifested yourself in those Vedic literatures, encouraging sense gratification, as well as in those encouraging renunciation of the material world. If we did not have the powers of perception and cognition, evidence could not be transmitted. And if we had no tendency to believe in particular modes of evidence, persuasion could not take place. All of these processes, perception, cognition, persuasion, and transmission, take place through the various potencies of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord, Krishna, is himself the greatest scholar and intellectual being. He manifests the transcendental scriptures within the hearts of great devotees like Brahma and Narad. And in addition, he incarnates as Ved Vyas, the compiler of all Vedic knowledge. In multifarious ways, the Lord generates a variety of religious scriptures which gradually bring the conditioned souls through the various phases of re-entry into the kingdom of God. So Krishna, he's the original speaker of the Vedas. Now, all knowledge is coming from Krishna. He's the speaker of the Vedas. He's the knower of the Vedas. He's the one who has compiled the Vedas, and by all the Vedas he is to be known. Vedascha sarve aham eva vedya. Vedanta krit veda vid. Right? He says in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So first Krishna spoke the Vedas into the heart of Brahma. Tene Brahma hridaya adi kavaye. Krishna speaks the Vedas into the heart of Brahma. Then Krishna as Vedvyas, he compiles all the Vedas. He puts the different processes there. And by all the Vedas, the purpose of all the Vedas is to understand Krishna. And Krishna has given us this kind of understanding that by reading the scriptures, we will be able to understand Krishna. This ability is given to us by Krishna to understand, to discriminate, to believe in the evidence, to be persuaded of this evidence. All this is given to us by Krishna. So we can see that how he has given us the Vedas, the scriptures, and he has given us the intelligence to understand the scriptures. Nama Krishnaya Ramaya.
Nama Krishnaya
Shilpaji, just
Ramaya.
one in the translation,
Hmm.
they are saying the four things. So can you just, so like the first one in the translation of 44,
Mhm. Which four things?
the समस्त प्रमाणिक प्रमाणों के आधार.
You mean the power of perception, cognition, evidence, and transmission?
Yeah. So like he
Okay.
is four, like what's they are trying to say, like in the translation, right? The four things.
So we have this ability, and
Hmm.
this ability is given to us through Krishna, by
Hmm.
Krishna.
Hmm.
We have the ability to perceive, to understand, to be persuaded, and to transmit, to speak of this
Hmm.
evidence. We have this ability, and all this ability is given to us by Krishna.
Okay.
So Krishna has given us the scriptures, and he's given us the abilities also to understand the scriptures.
Okay. Hmm.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Super. Yeah. Then earlier, in that earlier verse, it says also that Krishna sanctions the opposing views.
Yeah,
That part I didn't really understand. Why would Krishna sanction the opposing views?
that's what there are these different philosophies, right?
Yeah.
So see, everything is happening under Krishna's will. So there is somebody's desire to do something, another person's desire to do anything, and it's happening. We can see that. We can see right now with our own experience, isn't it? Somebody is
Mm-hmm.
putting up something, another is putting up everything.
Mm.
So one may think, oh well, then where is God? But then everything is happening under Krishna's will. He's allowing these things to happen. Now, why is he allowing? Because the individual does have the independent freedom.
Okay.
The
So
free
what
will is there.
So what you're trying to say here is that the arguments that we have, like जैसे कई arguments we put against, so that is also Krishna's will. He's
That's
giving us
what,
that.
yeah. So
Everything
Right?
that's
is
also,
happening under Krishna's will. See, nothing can happen without
Hmm.
Krishna's sanction.
Hmm.
So, but it doesn't mean that Krishna is telling us to act like this. We have to understand that difference.
Yeah, got the
See,
point.
we are acting because of that's our desire to argue.
Hmm.
Our But then Krishna is creating this framework to
Hmm.
let us do what we want to do. Of course, उसका
Hmm.
कर्मा मिलेगा हम लोग को.
Hmm.
जैसे हम लोग एक्ट करेंगे उसका कर्मा तो वेट कर रहा
Hmm.
है हमारे लिए.
Hmm.
So Krishna does not interfere in our free will.
Hmm. So that means that he has given us the free will to argue, but then it depends on us कि हम उसे कैसे use कर रहे हैं,
Yeah, that's
right?
right. Yes.
भाई हम उसे सही वे में यूज करें या गलत वे में यूज करें, वो हमारा
Yeah,
इंडिविजुअल, बट वो
yeah,
विल हमारे पास कृष्णा ने दी है
yeah,
हमें ऑलरेडी, दैट वी कैन डू दैट.
that's right.
ओके, सो देन इन द नेक्स्ट वन व्हाट यू मेंट वाज कि वेदास हमें दिए गए हैं, उसको
Mm.
समझने की पावर हमें दी गई है,
Mm.
हम उसको कैसे फॉलो करते हैं वो भी हमें दिया गया है, उसका
Mm.
पर्पस ये है. तो अगर हम वो पर्पस को फुलफिल करते हैं या उसके ऑपोजिट करते हैं, वो हमारा विल है, फ्री विल.
That's right.
लेकिन कृष्णा
Yeah,
ने हमें इसलिए दिया है ताकि हम सही पे फॉलो करें, व्हाट हाउ ही वांट्स अस टू डू.
yeah,
बट दैट इज आवर विल कि अगर हम उनको गलत, हम उसको इसमें ले जाएं, प्रवृत्ति
yeah,
मतलब इंद्रिय तृप्ति के मार्ग पे ले जाएं, समझ के कि हम इंद्रिय तृप्ति करें अपने.
yeah. वो फिर
और
हमारा डिजायर है.
हाँ, वो हमारा डिजायर है, लेकिन वो इस
हाँ,
पर्पस नहीं है, उसका ये पर्पस नहीं है, वो हमारी फ्री
नहीं,
विल है, राइट?
that's right.
ओके.
Okay, yeah, now I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's why one day I say, why would Krishna sanction, like the opposing views means like making us do something? No, it is because it was uh, the desire, right? Of the person. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
It's the individual's desire to act in a particular way.
lovely. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nama Krishnaya Ramaya
Nama Krishnaya Ramaya
Vasudeva Sutaya Cha
Vasudeva Sutaya Cha
Pradyumna Pradyumnaya Aniruddhaya
Pratyumnaya Niruttaya
Satpatam Pataye Namaha.
Sattvatam Pataye Namaha.
We offer our obeisances to Lord Krishna and Lord Rama, the sons of Vasudeva, and to Lord Pradyumna and Lord Anirudh. We offer our respectful obeisances unto the Master of all the saintly devotees of Vishnu. So here they are offering their respectful obeisances to Lord Krishna, Lord Balaram. They're saying they are the sons of Vasudeva, Pradyumna and Anirudh. Pradyumna and Anirudh, they are also the expansions of Krishna. They are the son and grandson of Krishna. They're Krishna's expansions, and they're offering their respectful obeisances unto Lord Vishnu. Mhm.
Is it the chakra, the four view,
The
Pradyuman?
Chaturvyuha,
Yeah, the Chaturvyuha, Pradyuman and Anirudh, because they are writing Bhagwan.
yeah, Chaturvyuha, right?
Yeah, because it cannot
Sankarshan,
be the sun.
Vasudev, Sankarshan, Vasudev, Anirudh and Pradyumna.
Because even in the translation, they are
Mm,
writing in front of Pradyunaya, Bhagwan Pradyuman ko,
mm.
Bhagwan Aniruddha ko.
Yeah, the Chaturvyuha.
The expansions, right?
Yeah, yeah, the Chaturvyuha. That's right.
See, I'm just thinking that how we think, we don't care for a mosquito, we don't care for a cockroach, we don't care for anything as a person. But like how, like we are like the snake, Naga Patnis, they are so knowledgeable and they have that mercy because they are devotees and they knew. So, like, how much knowledge even they have?
Yeah, they're devotees.
They are devotees.
Yeah. That's how they're able to offer such prayer.
Hmm.
We
Because
have been
these are also
hearing,
quite deep prayers, right? They are not the, like, just knowing Krishna is so powerful. It is the most important thing, and they know that.
yeah, like throughout Bhagavatam, we have been hearing prayers of different devotees, right?
Hmm.
So this is one of the prayers also.
And Kalia is not a devotee.
Kalia, he was very envious, right? But now he has surrendered to Krishna.
Mm.
Now, after Krishna has danced on his head,
Mm.
all this poison has come out, and now he has surrendered to Krishna. And that's how now his wives want to save him.
And Shilpa ji, if today's class we can dedicate to my friend's brother, he passed away. He was also 50 years old.
Mhm.
She lived in Taiwan. Her real brother.
Oh,
They were four, I think five sisters, four sisters and one brother.
oh, yeah. Yeah, let's dedicate the class to him.
And if we can pray for him, he passed away yesterday in Calcutta.
Only 50, yeah.
Yeah, I think not even, I think 50, about 50, yeah. So if we
In
can,
India,
in India, yes, in Calcutta.
yeah, let's dedicate to
So
him.
if we can
Let's
dedicate the
pray
class
for
to
him.
him,
Yeah,
thank you.
let's pray for him. We'll start chanting.
Yeah,
Let's stop here. Thank you all for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila
yeah,
Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur
yeah,
Bhakta Vrinda ki jai,
yeah.
Hare